Good afternoon, 8th and 9th grade of science. I know that you are not expecting this until Monday, but I'm here at school this afternoon and I thought I would put a little presentation on for science class to get you started. 9th grade, I sent your tests home with you a week ago or this past Monday, and 8th grade, you should have got your tests when you picked up your packet of books, and so I don't know if you've done a Model 12 test or not. You have it with you, and if you did, great. If not, well then you should do it either this afternoon or you can do it Monday. It'll be no problem. But my schedule for the next week is that on Monday we will do the test if you haven't, and then we will also do a lesson on Monday. So I'll put that presentation on Monday sometime. I'm not sure if I'll have it up by 8 o'clock or not. And then today I would like to check study guide. So I understand if you've got the test completed, this is not going to be of any benefit. But if you've not completed the test, the study guide should be a benefit to you. I again put the assignment on the board. I don't know if you can see this or not. I noticed in my math class that the lights are glaring onto the board. So I think we'll have to work with the lighting a little bit and try to improve the video presentation. If you don't know, this is what the science book looks like, and I have the answer key here for the study guide, and this is what it looks like. So if you get your books out, you should be able to check your study guide. I will read you the answers, and then if you have questions, you raise your hand. You call me. The first one should be fairly easy. It's just the definitions of the words. Proton is number 1A. Proton, a small package of light that acts like a particle. Number B, charge by conduction. The answer is charging an object by allowing it to come into contact with an object that already has an electrical charge. C, charge by induction. Charging an object without direct contact between the object and a charge. D, electrical current. The amount of charge that travels past a fixed point in an electric circuit each second. Conventional current. The answer is the current that flows from the positive side of the battery to the negative side. This is the way current is drawn in circuit diagrams, even though it is wrong. Number F, resistance. The ability of a material to impede the flow of charge. G, open circuit. A circuit that does not have a complete connection between the two sides of the power source. As a result, the current does not flow. Now, for number 2, you have a little picture, if I have it right. It says, like charge repel one another, thus exerting forces push the other directionally away. Opposite charges attract, and therefore exerted force pulling the other directly in. So opposites go out and opposites pull in. Number 3, the electromagnetic force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the object. Thus, the distance is multiplied by 3, and your answer is the force is divided by 9. And since the poles are opposite, it is an attractive force. So your answer is the force is divided by 9, and it attracts. Number 4, the electromagnetic force is directly proportional to the charge. When the first charge is doubled, the force is doubled. Since the second charge is left the same, there is no change with respect to that charge. Thus, the force varies inversely in the square of the distance between the objects. Thus, if the distance is divided by 2, the force is multiplied by 4. The total charge then is 2 times 4, which equals 8. And that's your answer. The new force is 8 times stronger than the old one. Number 5, your answer is the exchange of protons causes the electromagnetic force. Number 6, the charged particles do not glow because the protons they emit are not visible to you and me. Number 7, the object will be negatively charged. Number 7's answer is negative. Number 8, the object will be positively charged. So number 8's answer is positive. Number 9, you have a couple answers. I'll read what it says. Voltage tells us how hard the electricity source pushes on the electrons. This means the larger the voltage, the higher the energy of each electron. Thus, each electron has high energy. That's an answer. Each electron has high energy. Thus transfers how many electrons flow through the circuit. Thus, fewer electrons flow through the circuit. Okay, your second answer, fewer electrons flow through the circuit. And then the last answer for number 9 is the current could be dangerous. So, number 10, a circuit is reasonably safe when both of the voltage and the current are low. So if you want to know if it's safe, you need to have a low voltage and a low current, and then it's safe. Number 11, you should have drawn the way the current went, and it should have gone counterclockwise. As you look at your book, the arrow should have went from the big one around to the little one. So it would be counterclockwise is the way the arrow should have taken the current. Number 12, conventional current assumes that electricity is a flow of positive charges. So conventional current means that electricity flows of positive charges. We know, however, that electricity is a flow of electrons, which are negative. But that's not conventional current. And number 13, the answer is the longer the wire, the more resistance. The longer the wire, the more resistance. Number 14, you have the answer is the thin wire will get hotter. The thin wire will get hotter. In number 15, you have circuit B. The bulb, in circuit B, the bulb glows. So not A, but B is your correct one. Number 16, the bulbs are wired in series of the circuit. So your answer is series of a circuit. Number 17, in a permanent magnet, the flow of charged particles is a motion of the electrons in the atoms. Okay, in a permanent magnet, the flow of charged particles is a motion of the electrons in the atoms. Number 18, this is not possible. Number 19, yes, this is possible. And number 20, if a material is not magnetic, its atoms cannot be aligned. So again, if the material is not magnetic, you can't line up the atoms. Raise your hand if you have questions. Yeah, you may study for tests and take your test at your leisure if you have not already taken it. It will be due to be handed in Monday evening. And If you have any questions on the next part, on study or on chapter 12 or model 13, I will put a video on for that on Monday. Thanks.